We did it. Somehow we got to 200,000 in like less than a year after hitting 100,000 after like 9 years. It's kind of crazy how things excel like that. And I just want to take a moment to, first of all, thank you, the subscriber, for being here and watching and supporting and driving me to continue moving forward to help you in creating these videos. We got a lot more videos coming your way, which is really exciting. I'll tell you more a little bit about where we're headed and what kinds of videos that we're gonna be creating for you. But I wanted to talk about what you wanted to learn about. What I mean is, on Instagram, I recently asked my community what kinds of things they would love to see in this video. So instead of just picking one and doing that and making it all about that, I'm just gonna rapid fire go through all of them as quick as possible. And this, I only asked a couple hours ago, and I have about 19 questions or things that are ideas that should be in this video. So let's do them all. So Flourish with Monica says, lessons learned, please. What worked and what surprised you about growing your audience on YouTube? So what definitely worked was in February of 2018, Caleb and I said, you know what, we're gonna try and remain consistent and do 5 videos a week for a few months just to see if that kickstarts anything. And it definitely did. I had a channel for years that was just more a repository for various videos of whatever I felt like creating a video about. But once we got serious about staying consistent and we drove a lot of effort and time into that, we started to see a lot of results. But what was really surprising was that some of the videos that did very well were not the videos that we thought we were gonna do very well. Some videos that we had just kind of off the cuff created that were about, you know, little things that we were just like, oh, let's create a video about this. Those blew up and YouTube rewarded us for that, and then those videos started to get shared everywhere. And then other videos that we've spent a ton of time on, a lot of effort on the quality and the marketing of it, just didn't go anywhere. So what's surprising is how crazy YouTube is, and you kind of have to get them on a good day. But what I really mean is the algorithm definitely can be your best friend or your worst enemy. And the only way to continue to move forward to grow your channel is to just keep doing videos, because you never know, that next one could be the one that pops. Lil Icecal 85 says, Back to the Future 2. I think he or she just wanted to say something that I really like, so thank you for that. But we can show this clip.
What is he doing?
Doc, I'm Pat.
Patty! You can take this DeLorean around the parking lot one time, but whatever you do, don't go over 88 miles per hour. We all know what'll happen if you do.
All right, next, Gina says, the most crazy / lovely comments you got. And I don't know if lovely was meant to be like, you know, that's a lovely comment. But I'm gonna stick with that theme, meaning unexpected comments from people saying things like, hey, brown guy, shut your mouth. Okay. Next, this was not really helpful. You are not helpful. Don't do videos. And the last one was, if I could give this video a thumbs down, I would. Which is funny because you can, so I don't know what the deal is with that. But generally speaking, most of the comments are very positive and very supportive, and thank you to everybody who has supported me and left comments. And if you wanna leave a comment below and support me, awesome. If you wanna hate on me, feel the wrath of Team Flynn. Just kidding. Medical School HQ says, Back to the Future, telling young Pat it will be okay.
Let's see if these punks can do 90.
So Ryan, I don't know how technically we can do this, because obviously time travel is not possible yet. But let's say it is in the future and I can send this video to my younger self. Here's what I would say. It's all gonna be okay. And comb your hair. And you can be short and smart. I don't know that. Shuckabuck says, give away $200,000. I'm not just gonna give it away, but I can give you a tip. Create businesses that matter and you'll earn way more. Spanish to Mine says, a video for beginners niching down and how to pick content for specific audiences. not really a very commemorative 200,000 subscriber type video, but I like the sentiment, and likely there will be some videos in the future about niching down, because as I like to say, the riches are in the niches. But just to give you some advice, if you really want to know what your audience is needing to know about, ask them, have conversations with them, find conversations that are happening online already, and create content that supports those needs. Duff the Psych says, one of you taking a well-deserved nap.
Pat, we're still filming.
Oh, sorry. Ugh. Next, Lilo Escacia says, how to grow a YouTube channel. We have a lot of videos about that, and there's a lot of resources on YouTube about how to do that from people like Sean Cannell, Roberto Blake, and so many others. But we'll link to some of those resources below, and just make sure you subscribe, because we're gonna talk a lot about that moving forward, in addition to a lot of the other stuff we're gonna be creating videos about too. The Travis Haynes says, 5 main areas you focused on to get your YouTube channel where it is today at 200,000 subs. Number 1, just being consistent has definitely been helpful. Number 2, creating content that actually matters to the target audience. Number 3, creating the best videos related to the other videos about the same topic that are out there, meaning how much more engaging are they? How much more watch time can you get from them? Number 4 would be to focus on that watch time with the hook. The hook is the main thing, one of the most important things. There's 3 parts to that, right? Of a very engaging video that's gonna really suck a person in. Number 1 is a really great thumbnail. Number 2 is an amazing title. Number 3 is the hook in the beginning that keeps them until the end. So that's number 4. And number 5, just have fun. Have fun doing what it is that you do, and have fun with the process, and just be yourself. Because if you try to be like somebody else and you rent these Lamborghinis and you rent these mansions and you pretend to be not you, people are gonna like not you. So be you. All right, Miss Baker says, the mental side of your business and what motivates you to keep going. I mean, mental is everything. Everything that happens up here happens out there and on YouTube and everywhere. It all has to happen here first. So keeping the mental game strong is really important, and understanding what motivates you is important. So, that's why I'm a psychologist, right? That's bad. But really, I think understanding your why and remembering your why, especially when it gets hard, is really important, because that's what's gonna get you to keep going. That's why a lot of people who start businesses or YouTube channels or whatever about something that, yes, maybe there's a money-making opportunity there, but they're just not enjoying the process, and they're not doing it with that why in mind. They just stop, and as soon as they come across any sort of hurdle, it's kind of back to square one after that. So definitely remembering and having reminders from yourself to yourself and from others to you about why you do what you do is important. For me, it's the kids, it's the family, and it's you, the audience. So having connections to you all the time and seeing my kids every day is what's driving me to move forward every day. All right, Chris says, obviously something with a Back to the Future theme, maybe hoverboard creation vid. Yeah, so this is my hoverboard. And as you can see, it totally hovers when I put my hand underneath it. But no, this is obviously not real, but this is a prop, and it actually kind of moves around too, which is cool. I actually didn't even know it did that. But this was from Etsy. There's a guy who creates hoverboards from Etsy, and I just commissioned him to make these for me in my office, and it's a lot of fun. So that's a tutorial. Thanks so much. Matral Mentamama says, recap with clips from your first videos and the progression you've made along the years. Oh my gosh, we've done this before. Let me share with you a couple clips from cringe-worthy videos from my past. And hopefully this came out okay. I'm running the audio feed through my podcasting mic, which is right here. Shouldn't have touched that probably. And I'm running the video through my Nikon D90, which has an HD video camera. So we'll see how it comes out. Oh my God, so orange. Like, I don't even know what was going on there. Okay, here's the next clip. I'll be able to just be like, bam, there's my product. And I think it'd be really cool. Yeah, so click below for Product by Pat. It took me a while to understand lighting, obviously, too. Look at this. It just looks like I'm in a dungeon or something. Sean Cannell, speaking of, asks, updated 3 to 5 lessons I've learned growing my YouTube channel to 200K. We already talked about some of those things, but I'll talk about one more that's really important that Sean just reminded me of, actually, because he and I have worked together. He's been on Tactics in a Tesla. I've been on his channel. He's been on mine. Collaborations. Find other people who are targeting the same audience as you and collaborate with them. Invite them on your channel, and you might get invited on theirs. You can do things together to both help that combined audience, and you both can grow your channels together. It's every single successful YouTube channel that I've ever come across has had collaborations happen. It's how musicians grow. It's how YouTubers grow. It's how we can grow our channels too. So go and find somebody to collab with this next upcoming year if you haven't already, and you're gonna find it's a very enjoyable process. It's fun to coordinate, and to have 2 videos on each other's channel go up at the same time is just amazing, and I'm gonna hopefully do more of that in the future. Brendan Hufford says, another Rube Goldberg machine. That took like 4 hours to build, but in case you hadn't seen the other one that I made, here's a clip. Rube Goldberg machine. County's gonna put the ball into the bucket. The bucket's gonna pull down on a string tied up the stairs to this very unstable gorilla pod, and we shall see what happens. Here we go, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, just go.
Here we go. Yeah, we did it! Yes! Good job, guys. Woo!
Let's go.
All right, next, Harsheet Tanja98 says, how to build backlinks without begging. Create things worth linking to. Jonah Youngman 2 asks, please create an updated look at Libsyn and how to upload on Stitcher and Google Play. Okay, so this is a podcasting question, a little bit more technical. I'm not gonna talk about it in this video. However, in the description below or somewhere up here, you're going to likely see a card for a podcasting tutorial or a series of podcasting tutorials, and I'll always have the latest one linked to below for you as well. This is my game, podcasting. We're gonna talk about it a lot moving forward in some of these upcoming videos, so make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already. There's been a lot of changes in the world of podcasting, which is really exciting, and there's gonna be a lot of videos from me coming up updating you on those things as well. So that was the final question that came in so far. A couple more may have even come in during shooting this video, but I'm not gonna get to those because I just wanna tell you, first of all, thank you again for the support. 200,000 subscribers, unbelievable. There's no plaque like you see back there, like there was for 100,000. That comes at 1 million, and we're gonna work toward that. Team Flynn, you're amazing. And what's coming up are a number of videos that are gonna be the following. Number 1, you're actually gonna see a lot of equipment review videos from me. A lot of people have sent me things that are awesome, and I wanna share with you what those things are and how they might help you. In addition to a lot of the equipment that we're using here in the studio, as you've seen during the build out over the past 6 months, we're also gonna be sharing other options that are more budget, more economical, more inexpensive to achieve similar results. So I know a lot of you have been asking me, you know, how we get this great quality here in the studio, what kind of lighting we use and all that stuff. And we're gonna share that stuff with you. However, we're also gonna share other options that will help you achieve similar effects as well at a much cheaper price point. So you can subscribe to look out for those. Next, moving forward into the next 800,000 subscribers, you're gonna see a number of tutorial style videos. So actually going back into tools, software, things like that to show you how to do certain things that are gonna be a lot faster and more convenient to use versus other methods that you might be using. All related to growing your audience, building your business, starting a podcast, YouTube videos, social media, all those kinds of things. So that's coming as well. And a large part of that is gonna be experimentation. So trying things and seeing what works, and if it does or doesn't, you're still gonna learn during that process. Like one video that I wanna do is really testing all these new automated transcription services against each other and really weighing what works and what doesn't, and if it's even worth it. Like that kind of stuff is gonna be coming out largely for you in the videos that are coming out in the future. And then thirdly, just more fun, more community, more just Team Flynn. I mean, that means a lot of things, so you'll see. But I'm just excited to bring you along for the ride, and we're gonna do some fun things together in here. Now that the studio's built, I can finally now go back to being consistent again. So thankful for the opportunity to be here at the WeWork in San Diego, even though getting my stuff stolen in February was not cool and not fun. We're turning it into something awesome. We're here, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you for coming along for the ride. And to the subscribers who are part of the first 200,000, thank you. To the next 800,000 plus, look out, this is gonna be fun. Cheers, thanks so much, and Team Flynn for the win.
Look out for some more videos soon using the green screen, and for now, I'm just gonna thank you guys so much for everything you've done for me so far, and I'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye.
Okay.